What is up, everybody? So today is the grinding tutorial video. So I'll be showing you how I grind. I have Tiny Task set up here. I use Tiny Task to grind. Anyone can use Tiny Task to grind as long as you have a computer or laptop or something. You obviously can't do this on mobile. So if you're on mobile, you're gonna have to grind 100% manually, or there might be a possible way to autonomously grind on mobile, but it'd be way more difficult. So let me go over the first three main rules of using Tiny Task. You can't use right click to turn your camera. You can't use shift lock to turn your camera. And you cannot use scroll wheel to scroll down on the portal page. And for the strategy to do void, you're going to need to have 4 trillion strength, and you're going to need demon. You'll need to have all these things ready to do this grinding strategy. Now this is the most powerful grinding strategy in the game, as you can leave this running for a week straight if you really wanted to, or if your PC could handle it. Alright, so now I'm going to get into how I make this. First I'm going to go slowly, and then I'll show you how fast I can make them. I'm not going to actually click record here, just because I have a macro already recorded. I want to show you guys just how fast they can be, because I have a good one recorded already. So I'll show that. So you're going to want to click record here. So I'm not actually going to click it, but you click this, and then when you go back to your page, you're going to want to click on once, so it actually tabs back onto Roblox. Then you're going to click on portal. You're going to want to scroll down using your mouse. You're going to want to hold left click to scroll down. Then you click void. And I like to turn with the arrow keys right as I'm walking through the portal, so I'm already facing this guy, so you can grab the quest. And if you don't know, you have to use arrow keys to turn, because if you use right click or shift lock, it will not record properly in the macro, and it will mess up your macro. So you're going to have to use the arrow keys to turn your camera. And then you want to you're going to want to click on the quest giver, grab the quest, and then you'll just fly straight up to void. Once you're at void, you can just click join, and then use your R move on demon to one-shot him. Your timing for that will improve as you go on. And then once you've loaded into the server, you're going to want to wait 2 or 3 seconds and then click stop on your recording. If you have this wait time, it'll make it so if you were to get fluctuating load times, which your load times are obviously not going to be the same every time, if you get slightly slower load times, it's not going to mess up your macro and it will go through. Now there is 1 or 2 things that can permanently cuck your macro. One thing that doesn't actually permanently click it and your macro will recover is, let's say you get like a stupidly long load time. Eventually you'll be put in a game, and then once you're put in a game, once your macro clicks join again, you'll be fine. That's why it works autonomously. But there's one error message that you can get. I forget what it's called, but there's a message that will make it so a pop-up will stay on your browser page here, and it will not disappear until you click an X mark up here. So if that were to happen and your macro is running autonomously and you were not there, then you could cuck your macro. But that's only happened to me a single time ever out of all the times I've done macroing in this game. So it's not really something you have to really worry about. Alright, now I'm going to show you how fast you can make these. I'll just try to be quick here. As you can see, I'm pretty quick with it. I've been doing these for a while. Or more than a while. I've been making macros for a long time. As you can see there, I did mess up the timing, so it can take a couple tries, but once again, you're just going to want to wait a couple seconds here, and then you would click stop on your recording. Now I have a really well made one here, and I'll show you just how powerful it can be. And I don't even have to like touch anything. This is just going to run. As you can see that, like, the moment the enemy died, I loaded into the server. I have quick loading times, so if you don't have as fast loading times, your macro won't be able to be as fast as this one, but you'll still be able to get pretty fast. I know with like average load times, like the average player's load times, you can get sub 30. So most of you should be able to get sub 30 if you just take a while to learn how to do it properly. You can obviously use this video as a guide to do it. Now, as you're watching this, let me just go over the fundamental rules again. You can't use shift lock, you can't use right click. Both of those to turn your camera will mess up your macro, and you can't use scroll wheel while scrolling down the demon teleport, because it'll also not register on Tiny Task. So with all those rules, you're also going to need demon and 4 trillion strength, because 4 trillion strength is the strength required to one-shot this boss with R, and you need to be using R since Tiny Task isn't the most accurate thing, so if you're using another move, it could miss a lot. So that's why you're gonna want to be using the R move. So you can probably grind like 4 trillion strength manually though in a couple hours. If you're like can already one-shot this boss, you can get up to that strength pretty quickly. If you want to know the manual method for this, I'll show it real quick. So you're just gonna want to click on Portal, go to Void, grab the quest, and then you're gonna fly up here, click Join, and then use the E move to kill the boss. You'll get into a new lobby, and you just keep doing this. You just rinse and repeat. I'll do it one more time here, and you just kind of rinse and repeat this. And this is the fastest way to grind overall, because manual grinding is obviously going to be faster than using a macro, since you don't have to wait for anything really. You just kind of go. But manual grinding, in my opinion, isn't really efficient. You obviously can't manually grind for 24 hours a day, you know. But if you're leaving a macro on, you can just keep macroing all day for days straight. And this method is kind of what you need to be doing if you want to get up high on the leaderboard. Is every single one of us use macros. Everyone on this leaderboard uses macros to farm. At least in the top 10, I guarantee you, everyone in the top 10, we all use the same method for grinding. We all use macros. So if you're looking, to climb the boards, if you're a high level player, this guide, you're going to want to be following it and make a macro yourself to become much stronger. Just leave it running overnight. You can do that every single night if you want to. And if you need your PC to rest, if your PC can't run it that long, then you can rest it during the day, run it overnight, or you can run it during the day, rest it overnight. Just depends on how you want to do it. If you want to be able to correct things during the day, then you can run it during the day and just let your PC rest overnight. And you'll still be able to grind. As my macro gets me about, I think, 20 trillion overnight. Maybe a little bit less. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I got around 20 trillion strength overnight last night. So these macros are very powerful, very effective. Now my macro is 20 seconds. I think Actuables, Malpus, Pearden, some of the guys, high up on the leaderboard, all in top 5, except Malpu. Their macros are 25 to 30 seconds long, so I wouldn't exactly go for 20 seconds, as that's much harder. You need to have fast loading times like me. I would recommend just going for sub 30 at first, and once you practice more and more, you'll be more efficient with making them, and you'll be able to improve your macros, and you'll get faster and faster. Since I've been doing this ever since Demon was added to the game. So I've had a lot of practice with these macros, been doing it for a while, and I'm very good at them now. So with all that said, good luck to everyone that wants to climb the boards using these strategies. Good luck to you all, I hope some of you can get up there. It's nice to see some new names up there, especially people I know. Like, I have some friends that are kind of high on the boards, but if they could improve their macroing skills, they could definitely get up there. Like Fredston, where is he at? He's somewhere up here. Yeah, Fredston too. He could definitely get up there if he's using this strategy. I definitely believe he can. Alright, so that's going to be it for the video. I hope this helps some of you out. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you join the Discord in the description below, and peace. Have a good day.